Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to the Sableassent Tech Tour Podcast. I am your host, Marlena D Evans, and we have a very special guest, Mr. Larry Spear, founder and also your founder and president of the Black411.net. We have a lot to discuss. How are you doing this evening, sir?
Good. And yeah, founder, president, and sometimes janitor. So I do it all.
Love it. Well, we are here, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you get a pen and a paper. Hit like, subscribe, register your Black-owned businesses and nonprofits at www.sableassent.com. And we will be right back.
Welcome to Sableassent. We are a global Black community of businesses, nonprofits, and consumers, exchanging a digital token to empower our community and obliterate poverty. It doesn't matter where you are or what you do, you can transact Sableassent tokens in our global ecosystem and marketplace. In today's global economy, we have moved from a paper society to a digital society. The time is now. Be a part of the new digital world of Sableassent.
Hello. Welcome back to the Sableassent Tech Tour Podcast. I am your host, Marlena D Evans, and we are here with Mr. Larry Spear, founder and president of the Black411.com. We are here every Wednesday, 8:00 p.m. Eastern Time. Mr. Spear, let's jump it right on off now. Give us the overview of the Black411.net. Like, what's going on over there? What's that all about?
Yeah, no, it's exciting stuff. What we're doing is something that we like to dub targeted information service. It basically works just like regular 411, like when you take your cell phone and you dial 411 or any other directory assistance, except the difference is with our service, we give you listings of Black-owned businesses. In fact, the easiest way for me and your listeners to understand, you guys can pull out your own cell phones at any point in this. You text the number 747-252-5411 and just search, I don't know, let's say washing machine in Dallas, and watch how quickly you're going to get a response that will give you a business in Dallas that sells, a Black-owned business in Dallas that sells washing machines.
Can you repeat the number that we should text, that the viewers should
text?
Sure.
Yeah, it's 747 252 5411, and what that spells is 747 BLCK 411.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, you can text that and you can put anything, any industry that you want to check out, and then it'll come up. Go ahead. Finish.
Yeah, right now, what we're looking at, though, we're in our beta mode, so there's only certain businesses that are loaded. So if you did want to test it, I would ask for a washing machine in Dallas, or ask for a jazz club in Fort Lauderdale, or even a gas station in Tampa. Any of those searches, you'll get responses. We're going to have it officially launched by the end of this month, but it's just such an exciting feature that we have. And it's one of those where, why search when you can just text? It's faster.
Got it. That's awesome. That's exactly what we need in this day and age, right? So what sets you apart from other directories? Like, why should we utilize the Black411.net over other directories?
Sure. And that's a great question. And it's funny, different people try to pit us against, other phone apps. There's a lot of Black-owned phone or Black business directories that are phone apps. There's a lot that are online directories. You got the Black pages and all these different things. And we fully support them. We're not in competition with them. And in fact, if I happen to be in a town where I have the Black directory in front of me, sure, I may use it. But oftentimes we're traveling to a new location or something we're not familiar with, and we don't have the opportunity to really search for information. With the Black 411, you're able to just text the number. I mean, our slogan is, all you do is text and call, and we do it all. So it's as simple as that. You just text, I'm looking for a lawyer, I'm looking for a doctor, I'm looking for a hairdresser, et cetera, and we give you listings of Black-owned businesses that provide that. So yeah, we're not in competition with those others. We're just a supplement, if you will, and something that I think, when I look back at why Blacks spend $1.3 trillion each year, less than 3% of that goes to support Black-owned businesses.
Yes, absolutely. We are very aware of that. Yes.
Yeah, and that's like, imagine your users, your listeners, excuse me. Let's say you make $100, you take $97, run across town, give it to someone who's not interested in supporting your community or supporting, your schools, your children, et cetera. You come back home with $3 and wonder, hey, how come things are so bad? Well, we are doing that with $1.3 trillion each year.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, the Black 411 is designed to help bridge that gap. Imagine if we can if we can increase that by 7%, or 15%, even if we can't do all of it. Just being able to do that will change our economy, change the landscape so drastically that something that we have to do.
It's great that we are like in direct alignment, in our mission as well, on making sure that we're circulating our dollars amongst each other and supporting Black businesses. So this is just awesome. Now, as a Black business owner looking to join your platform, like if I have my business and I want to add it on the platform, what is the benefits to having my business there?
Sure. Good question. Well, again, you'll become part of a system that will become the fastest growing system to find and locate Black-owned businesses nationwide. You're able to list based on certain search criteria. So, let's say you have the best fried chicken in town. That can be one of your search criteria. Let's say that you're a lawyer, but you specialize in taxation law. Well, that can be one of your search criteria. So the real benefit is it gives you an opportunity to define yourselves to your customers in the way that they most know you. A lot of the other online directories, you either fit into a certain D&B category. You're either an accountant or a lawyer or a farmer or whatever it is that you are. Well, with us, you not only can be that search criteria, but you can expand it to focus on the key points that differentiate yourself in the marketplace.
That's awesome. Great answer. Thank you so much. We're going to take a small break, ladies and gentlemen. Please make sure you register your Black-owned businesses and nonprofits at www.sableassent.com. Make sure you check out the beta testing, right, of Mr. Spears' company going on here, the black411.net. We put the text code right inside of the chat, so make sure you check that out. We have our newsletter link is linked. It's either up top or below, so make sure you check out our newsletter. Join the Sable community where we're all having these conversations and communicating. You could just click the link. I tagged that as well to our video today, and we will be right back.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1, 0, and liftoff.
Sable Coin has taken off, and we are coming to your community. We are partnering with industries, real estate, agriculture, minerals, energy, and many more. Let's get ahead of the trend. Paper money is a thing of the past. The future of money is digital, decentralized, and moving light speed on a blockchain. Sableassent is created to empower consumers, nonprofits, and business owners in a global Black economy. Now is the time when we buy back our communities. Own your currency today at Sableassent.com. A new day has come. Sableassent is taking your business around the world at no cost. We are connecting Black businesses in one global community, transacting with one currency, Sable coin, creating one economy. Remember, you are not alone. A digital world is here. Register your business today at Sableassent.com.
Welcome back to the Sableassent Tech Tour Podcast. I am here with the founder and president of the Black411.net, Mr. Larry Spear, and we are learning, ladies and gentlemen. Please make sure you just rewind this back because we have been learning so much about such a great company and the great things that they're doing over there at the Black411.net. So we're excited. Now, what made you decide to partner up with us, with Sableassent, and accept SAC1? How did you come across us? Let us know your take on it.
Sure. Well, first off, I think it's a great concept. In fact, it kind of takes what I'm doing and expands it because, number one, we got to find the businesses and be able to support the businesses. But to tie that to a cryptocurrency or any type of currency that's supported and pegged and kind of highlighted by our precious minerals over in Africa or things that we own, is you can't replace that. So what you guys are doing, again, and with the digital currency, I think is extremely important. And where I see us partnering and what we're doing is, as I sign up businesses to utilize the Black 411, to also have them accept the Sable coin or the SAC1, as you dub it, is going exactly is going to change the landscape, and it's going to put us in a position where, again, that 1.3 trillion that we're giving away will now start circulating back in our communities, be able to support our schools, our children, our jobs, all those things that right now we're at the bottom. It's going to put us moving upwards towards the top.
That's right. And I could see us making a difference in those statistics very soon. We're already making a difference with what we're all doing collectively, separate. So we're going to really make a difference. So that's awesome. Now, give us some reasons why we should integrate our business into digital technology and telecommunication.
Sure. Well, you know what?
For everybody.
You know what, Marlene? I'm going to rephrase that a little bit. It's not so much digital technology as much as it is speed of technology. Because
Okay.
All digital is speed of information. You go from digital to analog or from copper to fiber. It's how information is moved, how currency is moved, how things are done in this country. So the reason we have to do that is, we've all heard about the digital divide. Well, we have to bridge that gap. Right now we're so far behind. And when I say we, meaning the Black community, especially here in the United States, connecting to the rest of the world. We all can get ourselves in, and it's funny thinking about the pandemic, but we think of ourselves in a bubble. The Black community is far more than just the United States of America.
That's right.
A global economy out there. There's what you guys are doing in Liberia and different parts of the continent. All over Europe, all over the world.
Everywhere.
Yeah, absolutely. So being in a position where we can connect with them digitally or quickly. Again, I when I think of digital, I think of speed. I come from telecommunications, so you have analog, you have digital, and what you can do with digital is so much faster, so much more powerful than what you do with analog. So we have to do that just to stay pace. That's the new currency, really. It's digital. It's speed of information. It's being able to quickly get your ideas, your thoughts, your transactions, all those things done very quickly. So it's a must for us to maintain pace and to grow our ecosystem, if you will.
What a answer. I mean, that makes so much sense to look at it like, do you want to be left behind or do you want to be, on this spaceship, because the world is going fast, technology is growing fast. So that was wonderful. Now, Mr. Spear, you have been in telecommunications field for over 18 years, working with companies as big as Time, Warner, MCI, Frontier. Now, in your experience, what values have you learned from the industry, before you got integrated with the Black411.net? Like, what have you learned out there?
Sure. No, that's, the education I've received just being in business, just being in corporate America, seeing seeing how they do business, understanding the metrics of the business. It's all about numbers. It's all about, again, how you present the numbers. You can make numbers say anything. It's funny because I tell my kids all the time, math is like a different language. It's just like learning, Swahili or Spanish or French or German or Chinese or Japanese. If you don't understand numbers and you don't know how to use them to support your ideas and your business, you're going to fall behind. So what I learned through my journey in corporate America is just how business talks, as well as learning the fundamentals of how we communicate. When I talk about analog versus digital, when I talk about using a gigabit of Ethernet versus a 10 meg, why is one better than the other? All of those things are things that I learned through my journey. But most of all, I just learned how to communicate, how to work with people, how to use numbers for my benefit, and more importantly, how to use technology to support and build an idea.
That's awesome. That's a great experience to have. Now, Mr. Spears, you also have a wife, you have children, you are a businessman, and you are active in your community. Now, give our men a little advice here on how they can balance it all.
Sure. Thank you for bringing that up. Really, it's just about understanding we're more than just what we do every day for 8 hours or 10 hours a day. We have a responsibility to our community, to our families, no matter how dispersed the families are, no matter what different people are doing in their lives. We are still a family, whether it's through marriage, through relationship, through whatever it is, and we have to make sure that we accept that and move beyond just trying to hit a bottom line. When you're in business, and I know you are, and Daryl, oftentimes we can get lost in what's the bottom line? What's the bottom line? What I try to do is to have that balance, support my community. I'm sure you're talking about some of the mentorship I had done, launching the 100 Black Men in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Some of the things I did while at MCI, building a mentorship program. Those were things that were important to me because there were people and shoulders that I stand on that helped to bring me there. My mother, my father, my whole family. And I want to make sure that I am that same type of pillar, if you will, or ladder, if you will, to support the youth and younger people in our generation as well.
That's awesome. And you're doing a wonderful job. Thank you so much for that advice. I mean, I'm sure it's that you could change, even if you can change one life or give one advice, that's great, Mr. Spear. Now, Speaking of the community, you are a founding member of the 100 Black Men of Greater Fort Lauderdale, and you helped started a mentoring program, as you mentioned, in New York. What are some things you all do in the community? Let us know about the nonprofits.
Sure. Back to school drives, after school tutoring and helping students to stay abreast of education and learning. We host obviously fun things as well, sporting events. We take them to, and each one reach one is one of the mottos of the 100 Black Men. So we make sure that, we show them our lives. We show them how we go about our lives, how we support our families, all those things that we do on a regular basis, just so that they can see that model of a person. Too often, all they see are the basketball players and the other athletes and rappers, which are great. And I love those careers and enjoy it myself. But, we have people who are firemen, who are doctors, who are lawyers, who are, you name it. And it's important that they see that so they can believe that they can reach that as well.
That's awesome. And God bless you all. Keep doing the great things, Mr. Spear. It was a pleasure having you here. Can you let us know how we can get in contact, how we can join the 411.net? What do we need to do? I could put it in the chat here. Email.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. First off, go to the website, learn more about us, see what we do. As you said, www.black411.net. You'll learn a little bit about what we're doing. You also have an opportunity to register your business. We have 3 different options from a pricing perspective. One where, let's say, I'm not really that sure what's going on with this thing. You can literally just sign up and you can pay per lead. You pay a $25 administrative fee to get into the system, and then you literally only pay $1 per lead. If I send someone to you, again, not guaranteeing they're going to do business with you. It's kind of like the Google model. Many of us use Google and we do the pay per click. Well, this is a pay per lead. If I send someone to you, you pay $1. So literally, it doesn't cost you anything but the $25 to sign up. Then we have a $75 enterprise model where you can sign up. It's for small to medium sized businesses where you pay $75 a year. You can get as many leads as you want. It's a very affordable model. And then we have kind of our large enterprise model, which is for multi-location businesses, 7 locations or more, and you pay $150 per year. Again, unlimited leads. You get you also get an opportunity to have us work with you to optimize your search. We give you free business consultation. You put your website there. So there's different models for different people. Go to the website. You'll learn everything. If you want to give a call to the office, you can dial 404-939-4411. Again, 404-939-4411. But literally everything you need will be on the website. And please reach out, guys. This is so important. There's a lot of different tools out there to help us find Black businesses, but it's been our premise all along that the reason we don't do more is because it's too darn hard. Why should you have to do all the work? Why do you have to go to a website, scroll through, find what you're looking for? Just text the Black 411. It's faster. It's easier. Our model is fast, simple, and immediate. You get it quickly, you get it fast, and it's real simple. Just dial that number, 747-BLCK-411. Text the product, the service, the business, and the city you're looking in, and you will instantly, within 3 seconds or less, get 3 listings of businesses that do whatever it is that you're looking for, whatever your search criteria is.
And they will be Black owned.
Yes, 100%.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you so much for your time, sir. This was awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, please make sure you join the Sable community. Click the link up top. Make sure you register your Black-owned businesses and nonprofits at www.sableassent.com. We are here. Check out Mr. Larry Spear over at www.black411.net. I link that as well. You have the newsletter, everything there is just a click of a button. Make sure you hit like and share. We will see you on another Wednesday at 8:00 p.m. Eastern time. We had a blast. Mr. Spear, did you have fun today?
I loved it. And listen, guys, the time is now. We literally cannot afford to wait. So let's get this going. I support Sableassent and what you guys are doing. I loved it. I love your concept. I love the idea. And I look forward to even continuing and expanding our relationship.
Let's do it. All right. Have a good evening.
Thank
Everybody,
you, guys.
see you next week.
Free Savage. I always say look for the most beautiful thing inside the ugly.